Hey everyone, Slothcakes here and welcome back to some more MBON. Now today we're going to be using a very easy to learn, very beginner friendly 3000 cost that's good at mid to close range, and that's the Shinanju. The Shinanju is from Gundam Unicorn, piloted by Full Frontal. I really like this guy, not like how he plays, just in general the mobile suit's aesthetic's beautiful. And just Full Frontal looks cool. He's Char but with a blonde powdered wig, and the Shinanju is just the Sazabi on Slim Fast, so like, it fits, it ticks everything I like. But this guy, like I said, very good mid to close range. He's also very beginner friendly. He has nothing that's too difficult to learn. Everything's very simple, but it's very good simple. And when I say beginner friendly, that's what I mean. I'm not saying that you're going to be steamrolling people getting 20 win streaks. I'm just saying that you can play this character with basic knowledge of this game and all the like advanced things you have to do with this guy. It's very simple to do. There's nothing really complicated or really detailed or like you have to read something about it. Very simple. I'm going to try to cover everything in this video. Main gun is just a regular ass beam rifle. It recharges slightly slow, and that's going to be a common thing that this guy has an ammo problem, which just means that all of his weapons besides his beam rifle cool down and reload after you use all the ammo. So it's very easy if you like pressing buttons, and come on, you really like everyone likes pressing buttons. It's very easy to be in a position where you're like, shit, I'm out of ammo. So try not to do that. His CSA is this grenade launcher right there. Good homing, it shoots people up, it's an instant knockdown on hit. It's good to mix that up every so often. But his second weapon, the rocket launchers, that's where his like bread and butter is. That thing's beautiful. If you have 4 shots, you can fire it like any other rocket launcher. No one's really gonna do that besides like once or twice every few matches. What happens is you can barrel roll to the left or the right while shooting a rocket. Then you can barrel roll again to the left or to the right after you fired the first barrel roll. You can only do this twice, so you have 4 shots, so you can do 2 sets of 2 barrel rolls, which is nice. It's very easy to spam this ammo, and then again, I'm coming back to the ammo problem. It's very easy to spam this because it looks really cool, and it's just a really nice move. It's good movement, it gets you out of scenarios, it helps you dodge things. The missiles are good at starting combos, they pop people up. They're good at ending combos. The missiles combo into each other. It's a very nice move that you just gotta figure out how you want to use it. You can use it in a lot of ways. Just try not to spam it too much because you don't want to be in a scenario where you don't have it. And also, you have 4 shots, but it recharges and reloads after you use all 4 shots. So if you're sitting on 1 shot, you're gonna be sitting on 1 shot for a while. Now going on to his next thing, his assist, he calls in Angelo in the Rosen Zulu. Now he can do 2 things. You only get 1 per shot, so and the reload's not too bad, but you know, I'm just gonna hammer this onto you guys of reload problem, ammo problem. First thing is probably his best thing he can do. You summon Angelo, he shoots a Jirobi. It's a thin Jirobi, not really that big. It stays there for a little bit, which is nice. Second thing is he shoots a projectile. The projectile is not as good as the Jirobi in my opinion. You can do some combos, which is nice. Now in Burst, this changes. In Burst, the Jirobi becomes Angelo's Burst special. And his projectile, he just shoots 2 of them instead of 1. Now let's get into his last move, which is the boulder toss. This is a very important move to his kit, and it's very interesting, and it just takes a little bit to getting used to. So you press it and you jump to that direction. Not that much people use it for this. People use it to kick it at someone. You just kick it at the person and you boost out of it. That's very simple to do. You can start, you can end combos with this. All you gotta do is hit the opposite direction. The second the boulder comes out, just boost right out of it and you can follow it. It doesn't have the greatest tracking, but it is a big projectile. It can eat through projectiles and it can be destroyed by projectiles. And when it hits someone, it's just gonna pop them up. You just gotta practice a little bit so you don't miss your combos or anything. It's a very easy thing to learn. Now in Burst, you get 4 boulders. So if you really like hucking rocks, this is your guy. And in Burst, like I said, the Angelo special is a little changes just slightly. But the boulders, I just want to show you guys like how it works. Like his boulder is probably his most unique thing, but it's not even that unique. It's very easy to learn. Just, you know, not a lot of tracking. It does go very far, and it's just it can eat through some things, and it can be destroyed by things. I don't know exactly like its health and values and such, but you can block people with it. It can also be used as a defensive tool. If someone's just being really like in your face, just kick back with a rock, hit them with a rock, and you might pop them up, get a combo after that. It's also good just to save on some main gun ammo and other ammo. You can just do shot, rock, shot, rocket, shot, rocket, rock, or you can mix and match. It's really up to you. A big thing is you want to use your rockets, your rocks, and your main gun. Just when you want to make like this weird sentence of shooting, rocket, and rock, just so you save ammo and you don't like expend everything in the worst scenarios. Other than that, that covers his weapons. That's a very quick thing that I wanted to tell you guys. When this game comes out, I can do a lot more detailed things, but since, you know, there's not really a training mode or things like that, I really can't do that. And more, I'm gonna be honest, during these betas, I just want to play MBON. I really much enjoy this game. I'm not a huge fan of this suit, but like, playstyle wise, I'm just not that big of a in-your-face 3000 cost. But I do recommend this guy if you really want to learn a 3000 cost that's like up front. But as for melees, with his melees, they're very simple. He does have a nice melee where if you're doing a combo and you hit forward, he'll start doing these rapid slashes that ends with a downward swing. If it's the start of the combo, the downward swing will actually bounce him off the ground and you can get a follow-up, and you're gonna see me do that a few times. Another things to know is his running melee looks insanely cool. He just runs at you, kicks off a rock, and keeps stabbing you. I always think that looks really cool. It's pretty nice, it's just visually it's really nice. Other than that, his back melee is this weird one where he stabs you and he runs you into a boulder. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, it's just a very interesting thing to know. I don't really know what else to bring to this, it's neat. Other than that, he has no complicated melee routes. Nothing really to know about. His side melee where he starts spinning like a top, if you start a combo with that, it's a little hard to like combo out of it because the way they go. And just a thing with the Shinanju's melee is like his running melee, he really moves a lot. Like he just moves around a lot, which is nice because it makes it hard for you to get hit and to be interrupted. But if you're in the corner, it can be a little difficult. Just be careful if you're in the corner and you try to melee someone, just make sure you're doing it properly, like if you're shooting your rockets as well, because you could barrel roll into the wall, which wouldn't really make you move. So it's just, you want to be careful so you don't end up getting smacked or just getting punished because you're realizing I'm running into a wall. That also goes for terrain as well. If there's terrain about, you don't want to like barrel roll into a wall, then realize you're not actually moving, then barrel roll again into the wall. And same thing with his like other melees, you don't want to do that near a wall, so you just like get stuck a little bit. You're not gonna get stuck, but you're just gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, oh wow. It's the weird thing about this game where if you like are running at a wall, it doesn't click. You're like, I am not moving. I do recommend fighting bursts. Shooting, you're not going to spam your main gun with this guy, and you know, it would be nice to spam your rockets, but it's not really that great. You can use extend if that's your thing. I will make a video in the future when the game comes out, going really into detail about the bursts, which one you should use for which character. A lot of characters, it's very self-explanatory which burst you should use. However, everyone you could also use extend, but it's also what you want to do. Just cause, in the short, fighting burst heavily improves melee movement, and allows you to step out of a lot of things. Shooting allows you to spam the hell out of your guns. Also makes ammo recharge and reload really damn fast, which is nice. And extend allows you to half burst to escape out of things. Video will be in the future that explains this. It's not super complicated, but I'm gonna need to have some visuals and need maybe a fat minute to explain to you guys how everything works. Now, out of all the Charge suits, from the 3000 ones, it will be this, the Sazabi, the Nightingale. It's a nice little medium of the the Shinanju's more close range. The Sazabi is good at like medium, while the Nightingale can be a very good long distance suit. Out of all of them, I think the Sazabi, I always mispronounce his name. The Sazabi is probably the best out of them. Then comes the Shinanju. I don't think the Nightingale is that great in this game, but I'd have to play it again. It's been a very long time. But check out this combo right here. I'm just gonna say it, I absolutely love when I finish a game with a burst special, mostly because it looks really cool and it's a really nice way to end the video. I'm gonna be honest, with most of the things I do in this game, I do it because they look cool. But anyways, that was the Shinanju. I hope you guys like it. Like usual, if you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. My name is Slothcakes, and see you guys next time.